we wrap up Wild Card Weekend. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. They're on the 15-yard line. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Brings up second and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down is Mayfield. Moving to his left.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On the pickup. It's second and inches. Baker going to give it to Irving. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. And they're going to force this team to snap it again.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
180!
Stop! Mayfield to throw on first and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
180! What's up?
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. They're going to work this down inside the 45. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. 22-yard line. On the ground, the goal for Shaw, right the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down.
180!
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
20! Watch out!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. First carry for the Auburn alone. Take Bigsby. And he will get into the end zone. Take Bigsby. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They know you full of the seat. Niggas always take it.
The handoff, it's Irvin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. 180.
Now Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 12 yards on that hookup. And that will be a first down.
7-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. That is left side and caught by Evans. He's to the 15, and he will score. Mike Evans for the touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And his guys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Hurts. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. That one by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Finds an alley to the 35. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this 1st quarter. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Second and goal. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. They'll go again here with Irvin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Baker to throw. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
It's a metal brain corrodes.
Mayfield to throw. Swings this one out to White. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll find his running back, White. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. Still on the move. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. he gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
21-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Pass to the right side. Taken in by Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Baker gonna hand it to White, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker, it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
20.
He'll run with White. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here now, 2nd down and goal. White is into the end zone. Touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
There's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. A short throw taken in by Goddard. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That'll be taken in by Barker. He's got room to roam. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing is Hurts. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Again, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Hurts again. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. John Mechie. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess it?
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going to the west side, give a side guys. Anybody that really recognize
On first down is Mayfield. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the 1st down before being forced out of bounds.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Here's a 3rd and 10. That's Goddard in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. That's Goddard in motion. On 2nd down, Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
will take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Adoree Jackson gets a hand on it to make the play.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly, and
that's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Open space to the 35. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit for a catch than it does after a drop.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one right there. 37 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now Mayfield. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, Each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down, Eagles.
Go touch it. Trimmer.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's in! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Eagles 42, our home team 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Nolan Smith in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. On 2nd down, Baker. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
180. Stop.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play on that one. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Mayfield to throw. Swing this one out to White. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. He's to the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and All he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What's up?
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Set. 180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
I feel like we see this so often, like especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Set. 180. What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Set.
Baker to throw. They're called in at the 2.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Set. What's up?
He'll try to run with White. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run with White. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rashad White has a touchdown. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Team 21.
There's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. So
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had a touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He gets that to Brown. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
56.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Left side to Godwin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
46-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. It's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
But up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No, touch that. Trimmer. No, touch.
Brown comes to get the jet sweep. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 3rd and long.
No, touch that. No, touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
No, touch that. No, touch.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Finding space at the 15. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.